one of the craziest things that's ever happened in Counter-Strike just happened, and it all just unfolded on Twitter over like the time span of 7 hours or something like that. And we actually know now what ended up happening with the situation. That's why I wanted to wait a little bit to make a video on it. But without further ado, as I'm sure you can tell from the title and from the thumbnail, this guy by the name of Hawkeye337 was a huge Cato 14 collector. He had almost every sticker, if not every single one. And as you can tell, I mean, obviously he was pretty popular. OniPixel was commenting on his post, basically just him saying in 2021 that he was super proud to have held on to these stickers for all these years. And what ended up happening was that he put this tweet out and he said, "Help, my account got hacked and I am now being blackmailed. Please X people, tag anyone you may know in Steam support to respond to my ticket." And then he added Steam, Counter-Strike, and Valve. And then he put this screenshot in the tweet, and it's actually terrifying. So these people were sending him text messages basically showing that they were logged into his Steam account. As you can see right here, it says edit profile, so they were signed into his account, which is the scariest thing to ever see. And then they said, "Hey buddy, 1 Bitcoin to," and then their address, "in the next 2 hours or everything you ever worked for will be gone. No funny business either. We have your shit. If you don't want your kids to get hurt, then pay up." This is the craziest text message to send to somebody because number one, a Bitcoin is $100,000 right now. And number two, getting that sent over in 2 hours is ridiculous. So basically these hackers were in control of his account and they were blackmailing him for $100,000 to give his account back. Well, obviously he ended up posting this screenshot, and because he posted this screenshot, the hackers did some horrible, absolutely devious things. As you can tell right here, they put all of the Cato 2014s on default Negevs. And this is just a horrible sight to see. There is an iBuy Power Hollow, a Titan Hollow, LDLC, Navi, and Fnatic all on a default Negev, which cannot be traded. So the stickers were basically just ruined. They're just gone. They were just gone forever. And then obviously on the M249, they put the rest of the stickers. And the worst part is they didn't even put them in nice positions. They put them on the mag and then scraped all of them. As you can see, the iBuy Power is all the way at the bottom and it is completely scraped. So this is a absolutely horrible sight to see if you care at all about Counter-Strike skins. This is just disgusting and I can't believe someone would actually do something like this. And the main consensus as to how he lost his account for a couple hours was that he basically got SIM swapped. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a social engineering thing where these hackers will call the service provider, so like AT&T or Verizon or something like that, and they will basically get on the phone with them and pretend like they are the owner of the person's phone number whose phone number they are trying to get. And then they will get a virtual SIM card basically by just manipulating the customer service agent, and then they will be in full control of that person's phone number. So if somebody SIM swapped Hawkeye, long story short, they would have full access to his phone number, which means that they would have full access to his mobile authenticator and in turn full access to his Steam account. And a lot of people thought that that was the case because it seems like the only plausible thing. Basically, these stickers were gone for good. In the eyes of the whole entire community, these stickers were completely gone. I saw one estimate saying close to $400,000 was just completely wasted like that. Well, in a crazy turn of events, Hawkeye actually tweeted and he said, "It's back. It's all back. Every sticker. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm at a complete loss for words. From the bottom of my heart, thank you Counter-Strike and Steam and the whole community." So Steam actually not only gave him his account back, but reverted all of the sticker placements and just gave him his stickers back almost like nothing ever happened. And for a long time, I and the whole entire community were trying to figure out why would Steam do something like this? Because everyone thought that the stickers were completely gone. Steam never actually intervenes and does something like this for people unless it is directly their fault, unless it is their mistake that the account got hacked. And the majority of people just couldn't believe that that would be the case, especially considering that something like that happened with HFB a couple of years ago. If you remember, Counter-Strike's biggest skin collector, his name was HFB. He got his whole entire account hacked and all of his skins got sold on third-party marketplaces. It was like $3 million worth of skins. And the way that the hackers were able to get into his account was, again, they social engineered Steam. So they called Steam support, they pretended like they were HFB, and then they went through all of the steps to reset the account password. And Steam basically just gave the hackers HFB's account because the people that were contacting Steam were impersonating HFB. And you would think that after something like that happened, they weren't going to let something like that happen ever again. Although, lo and behold, as you can see here, Hawkeye tweeted a follow-up tweet and he said, "My account was as hardened as possible. SteamGuard was on and Steam support admitted, quote, a support technician that handled the help request failed to follow our process, which resulted in your account being restored to someone else. I apologize for this error." So the same exact thing that happened to HFB all those years ago happened to Hawkeye somehow, which is just unbelievable to me. It's crazy to me that Valve would let this happen 2 times in a row, but they ended up doing the right thing. Hawkeye got all of his stickers back. If you go and you look at his profile right now, it looks like nothing changed. All of his stickers are still in his inventory, just as they were. And this is a very, very rare Valve W. This is the nicest thing that I've seen Valve do in years, especially after fucking everybody over with all of the recent updates that they've been pushing. So I'm super happy for Hawkeye. I'm sure this was a crazy night in his life. I would be incredibly stressed if $300,000 just got deleted like this, especially in the way that they got deleted. I mean, it's not even like they got traded away. They just got completely deleted, but everything is back to normal. And also, as a side note, it looks like the hackers were from Russia based off of their Telegram channel and all of the other evidence pointing towards that. So unfortunately, it looks like nothing will really happen to them. I mean, it's not like they're going to get extradited from their country because they ruined a couple of Counter-Strike stickers. So the hackers are completely fine. They just had their fun with $300,000 worth of stickers, ruined somebody's night, almost ruined somebody's whole entire day or year, and Hawkeye got all of his items back. So it seems like a no harm, no foul situation. And overall, I'm sure the entire community is pretty happy with how things went down. I'm very surprised with Valve for actually doing the right thing. And yeah, that is one of the craziest things to happen in Counter-Strike in recent years, especially since the HFB incident. I mean, there's whole entire documentaries made on the HFB incident, and I'm sure that in the next couple of years, there's going to be some documentaries made on exactly this situation.